Hey, it's Annette. I am super excited to bring you the Wealth Lab, Building Your Implementable Profit Plan workshop series here for Annette Ferguson YouTube channel. My sole purpose of starting this series is to help you implement the profit plan, price your offerings, and manage your finances properly. If you feel like this series is not for you, feel free to just skip ahead on this episode. For the full experience, however, of the workshop, do make sure that you join the group where I will be hosting it. Go to Facebook and search Uncover Wealth Community. Make sure you answer the questions and come on in. Talk soon. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wealth Lab, Building Your Implementable Profit Plan. What session are we on? We are on session 8 today. So thank you for joining me and thank you for tuning in. I can feel my voice starting to go a little bit now that we're on session 8. So I will hope that I will retain it for the entire session. And of course, we still have session 9 tomorrow to come as well. So let's keep everything crossed that my voice does not completely disappear from me. I have my trusty cup of tea, so hopefully that will make sure that it stays with us for this session. So first off, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations to getting through to session 8. Congratulations for starting to build out your profit plan. And congratulations for those that are making the decision to come and join me inside the Business Wealth Academy. It is probably the most important decision that you will make over the next 12 months because it is the decision to invest in yourself. It's the decision to invest in your profitability. It is the decision to invest in your financial upgrade and your take home. So well done to you for making that decision for those of you that have. As of course, the Business Wealth Academy is our no-fail program. So we will ensure that all these things come to fruition for you. And today is one of our bonus sessions, of course. So today I am speaking about the most important number in your business. So this is a number that I am going to explain what it means, why you need to calculate it, and why it's important to track, and what it means when it changes. Okay, so I want you to grab your pen and paper. As always, take notes on this so that you can work this out for yourself in your business. We actually don't cover this in the workbook at all. This is a complete piece of bonus material for you today for this session. So give me a hello in the comments. If you are tuning in, let me know that you are here. I would love to know who is tuning in today. So do make sure that you come and say hello and let me know that you are watching. I can see people are, so do say hello. Do let me know that you are tuning into this session. And I'm going to take even more frequent cups of tea than I usually do to try and make sure my voice doesn't go crazy. So like I said, today we're going to calculate an incredibly important number in your business. And that number is the lifetime value of a customer or client. What I mean by that is how much on average your customers or clients spend with you over the lifetime of them being a customer or client for you. That is what we mean when we say the lifetime value of a client or customer. The words can be used interchangeably. We mean there's a pound amount there. That is, that's a monetary number, what their lifetime value is. And that number will change every single month. That number will change. And so this is a number that you want to be tracking and measuring in your business, because how it changes can give us a lot of information in our business, and it can give us information we need to act on in order to keep our business healthy as well. So first off, excuse me, How do we calculate this number? So you need to look at your past records, your past business records. Now, from some of you, you'll go, oh, I don't really have those. I'm not really sure how I find that. Let me explain. The number that we need to know, first off, is the total revenue that your business has generated since it started. How much revenue have you had in your business since it began? Okay, and looking at what that number is. You can go back and add up your annual accounts or your personal tax returns if you're a sole trader from the previous years, or look in your bookkeeping software, and that number you should be able to pull out of that, looking at each year in its individual and then adding them all up if you don't track it already anyway. So looking at over the lifetime of your business, what has the total revenue been? Okay, that's the easiest one of these two numbers to find out. So going back and digging in to your financial records of your business, which will give you that number. The second number that you then need to find out is over the lifetime of your business, how many individual, not if somebody buys from you in January and they buy from you again in June, they're not counted as two people. They're not counted as two things. They're counted as one, because they're one person, whether it's a person or a business, whatever that is. So how many of those have you served over the lifetime of your business? Okay, so how many customers or clients have you had over that lifetime? And then you want to divide one by the other to give you your average lifetime value. Okay, that tells you that on average, our customers and clients spend X amount with us during the lifetime of them having been a client. Okay, so that will be how you calculate that number. Now, you can go more granular on this and you can calculate it per product or program or service, but I do recommend you having the overall number, because in looking at the overall number, you'll get an idea when it comes to things like upsells and ascensions if people are moving through different programs or service offerings that you might have as well. So it's important to get that overall number, but if you want to get more granular and dig into various offerings, you can do that as well to see what those lifetime values look like for you. Now, this lifetime value of a customer or client in your business, our aim is to have that number increasing month on month. You want to see a steady increase in that number. The increase could be incredibly small, but you do want to see that trajectory, okay? An increasing trajectory. And there are three main reasons why it should be increasing. One, retention. If you are retaining your customers and clients, getting them to buy from you again and getting repeat business, then that number will increase. Two, you should over time be increasing your prices in your business, because apart from anything else, let's face it, your costs will constantly be increasing, but that's kind of irrelevant to your buyer. The main thing is that you should have an ability to keep adding value to what you do, and therefore being able to increase your prices as a result. And three, the ideal aim would be that our customers or clients come back to us and we upsell them other things. We put them into some kind of ascension program or whatever that is within our business. It will be different things depending on your sector and your business type, but we're hoping to move them up through the rungs of a client as well, or a customer. And that should also mean that this number increases. Now, there's a slight effect that if you are growing incredibly rapidly, if you're growing very, very fast, you'll have a dulling effect on the increase of this number. And the reason is that because when you bring new customers or clients in, because this number is an average and they've only made, say, one payment, that will pull down the average as well. So you need to keep retaining your customers and clients on the top end to keep pulling that number up. But if you are bringing in significantly more customers or clients than you currently have, then you're going to see this number move around. So be careful of that. But if your number is flat, it's not moving, or if it's decreasing, don't just default to that. Still look at these other things that I'm going to share with you in order to understand whether that is what's affecting the number or whether there is some other things as well, okay? So if your number month on month, when you're tracking this number, this lifetime value of a client, If that number does not increase, then 9 times out of 10, the reason is typically retention. Retaining the current clients and customers that you have over the long haul. So if you look at this number and you're tracking it and you identify that, then the very first thing I want you to do is dig into your client retention. See how many clients are dropping off and at which points in time they are dropping off, because that is more than likely to be an issue for you if you don't see an uptick in this number month on month. Okay, so that is where I would start with my investigative work, if that is the case for you as well. Excuse me. So I hope that makes sense to you in terms of calculating this number in your business. As I said, I highly recommend that you do it on a monthly basis. Of course, it doesn't have to be you. If you have an admin assistant or something, they could easily, could easily teach them how to calculate this number and feed it back to you, feed the trend back to you on a monthly basis. One thing that you want to start getting towards is actually, as the CEO of your business, managing your business, looking at kind of dashboard matrix and highlight numbers. And this is one of those highlight numbers that you'd want to be looking at. If you get to a place where you're running your business on dashboards and those numbers that come out of it, then that is an incredibly good place to try and reach. We teach exactly that inside the Business Wealth Academy as well. We teach about other numbers that are incredibly important to be tracking and monitoring, as well as what they mean and what they say and what actions you need to take off the back of those if you are looking at numbers and the trend is not the way it should be going, like I have just explained with looking at your lifetime value of a customer or client. So that is something that we dig deeper into inside the Business Wealth Academy as well. So once you know your lifetime value of a customer or client, the other thing that you can start to do is get a clearer idea on how much money you should spend to get them into your business in the first place, i.e. your marketing spend, your cost of a lead, and your cost of a client. Because now you know what they're worth to you over their lifetime. You can start to work out, okay, what can I spend therefore in order to get a customer or client? However, there is a caveat here, because it may be that your lifetime value of a customer or client is £20,000. And therefore you go, okay, so maybe I can afford to spend £100 a client to get them on board when it comes to my advertising. However, one thing to remember is the timing of the cash flow when it comes to your average client, because it could be that they typically pay you £1 a month for the first 10 years and then they pay you 20 grand after that. So in that case, you couldn't afford to spend £100 to get them, because you'd be underwater for years before you actually came good. So although it helps you figure out more clearly how much you can afford to spend to get a customer or client, it's not the be all and end all. You do need to take other things like cash flow timing into account as well, and how much the first purchase is, etc., etc. So that's something to bear in mind as well, but it's a good starting point for working out those things. It's a good starting point in the journey of using data in your business to make data-driven decisions, which is a place that is a much, much sounder place financially than kind of just going on hoping and guessing and gut instinct. Now, do not get me wrong. Gut instinct is incredibly important when we run a business, but it's equally as important as the data. And if you're just using the gut instinct, not the data bit, you are missing out pivotally on massive decisions in your business and the impact that they will have as well. So I hope that this is making sense to everyone too. I'm just going to take another drink of my tea so that I don't lose my voice. Because it feels like it is very much on the edge at this point in time. So I hope that this makes sense. Let me just check the comments to make sure that no one has any questions, or to check in case anyone has any questions, I should say. Absolutely. Okay, good. I think we're good on questions. Excellent. So For those of you that are building out your profit plan, that you are catching up and you are watching the videos, remember they do come down on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, as I'm live just now, at 8 p.m. So the videos will come down at that point, and the Business Wealth Academy cart will close. We will close for a period of time at that point. So do not have FOMO. Make sure you come and join before that date, so that you do not miss out on skyrocketing your business and installing your financial upgrade over the next 12 months as well. You just need to head to annetteandco.uk/BWA, standing for Business Wealth Academy, to make sure you come in and join. I'm just seeing if that's if I've got that here in front of me so that I can pop that on the screen to everyone as well. Let's have a look. I can't see it on my screen. Where are we? No, I can't see it on my screen. I'm sure one of my team will put it in the comments though, so that you can click on that and get it. It's annetteandco.uk. There we go. /BWA. So that is where you need to go to come in and sign up. Remember, if you are a current accounting client, you do have a discount code. So connect with your concierge to get that, so that you can come in at a discounted price at the same time as well. We would love to have you in the program so you can take your profitability to the next level and advance with us at the same time. So I would love to help and support both current accounting clients and, of course, you as well, watcher. I would love to support you to do that and support you inside the Business Wealth Academy, which digs much deeper into the profitability of your business and makes sure that all areas are working to drive bottom line profit. Because it is only in doing that that we can step into where we need to be as a business. It's only in that that we can leave the legacy and have the impact that we want to have in the world. Remember, we cannot pour from an empty cup. Therefore, if we are not highly profitable, if we do not have the level of take home that we want, need, deserve, then we cannot possibly help our customers or clients in the way that we would like to do, because we will always be stuck in that struggle and panic. And that is not what we want at all. We do not want sleepless nights worrying about tax payments or anything like that. And therefore, I would love for you to join me inside the Business Wealth Academy to eliminate that pain as well. Thank you, everyone who is tuning in. Thank you, everyone who is joining me. We are live again tomorrow for our final Wealth Lab session, which makes me, in all honesty, a little bit sad. But we are live for our final session, our final kind of roll call. Excuse me, is happening same time, same place tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. UK time, inside the Uncover Wealth community. Remember, cart closes on the Business Wealth Academy at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. If you are not listening to this live, that date is Tuesday the 26th at 8 p.m. UK. That is when cart closes. So do make sure that you sign up before then, so that you can have an incredibly profitable 2021, despite what might be happening around you, despite lockdowns and kids at home and all these things. We can still ensure that you have a highly profitable 2021 and your most profitable year ever. Remember that it is a completely no-fail program. Therefore, there is no risk on you. It means that you will reach that increased profit. Our first milestone for you is that 20K profit increase, not revenue increase, profit bottom line increase after the cost of the program. So that is milestone number 1 in the journey, and that we will get you to as soon as possible. That is our guarantee to you. So thank you everyone again for tuning in. I appreciate your time. It's incredibly precious. And I thank you for spending some of it with me. I would love for you to go and calculate the most important number in your business, the lifetime value of your customer or client. And I cannot wait for those of you that are joining the Business Wealth Academy to see you on the inside, to support you so much over the next 12 months, to be by your side, walking shoulder to shoulder and getting your increased profitability in your business. Speak to you all tomorrow. Take care.